guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a first impressions review video on the Urban Decay All Nighter liquid foundation. I've heard so much stuff about this foundation, so I thought I'd give it a try for myself. And I'm also going to try out the colour correcting fluid in Lavender as well, just as like a side note to this, just because I want to try that out. So let's see how they get on. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to stay up to date with my new videos, and also give this video a thumbs up and leave me some nice comments in the comment section below as well. I always love chatting to you guys. And without any further ado, let's get started. So as many of you probably already know, I'm obsessed with the Naked Skin Foundation by Urban Decay, so I've got high hopes for this one, but I know this one is pretty much like the opposite of the Naked. The Naked one is very light coverage, very sheer, quite glowy, and this is very full coverage, very matte, the opposite of everything. So from what I hear about this foundation, it is more aimed towards the oily skin range. It is oil free, and as you know, I am highly dry, like crazy dry, eczema, everything, so it'll be quite interesting to see how it works on my skin. But I've got all my goodies that I use to prep my skin anyway, so hopefully that won't affect the outcome of it. So to make this fair, I am going to do my skin and everything and my makeup as I normally would, so my skincare is going to be the same, just to see how it sits for me. Obviously everybody's skin is different, so you do whatever you do for your skin to prep it for the foundation. So let's see how we get on. Like always, I'm going to start off with the Evian Hydration Mist for hydration boost first off, before I put any moisturiser on. And then while that soaks in, I'm going to go in with the Beautiful Skin Overnight Eye Balm by No. 7. Just going to apply that underneath my eyes. So to see how good this wears, because this foundation does claim to be waterproof, I'm going to head to the gym after applying this. Hence the gym clothes is not usually what I wear, but I thought I can get off straight away and give this a real test, because believe me, when I work out, especially when Rob trains me, I sweat. So there's going to be no better chance to check out if it's waterproof than me at the gym. And then I'm going to go in with the Dr. Organic Manuka Honey Skin Lotion. This is my favourite moisturiser ever. If you suffer with eczema, get on this because it's amazing. I'm just going to apply that all over. So the last thing I'm going to do to prep my skin is use my Lush Ultra Bland Facial Cleanser. I use this under my eyes just to make sure that they stay nice and hydrated, because it's really oily and creamy. Obviously if you don't get dry under eyes or dry patches, then just totally skip this step. Okay, so while my skincare absorbs into my skin, I'm going to check out the packaging and everything else. So the All Nighter Liquid Foundation, it claims to be full coverage, long wear, matte finish, waterproof and oil free. I got the shade No. 5. I am usually a lot more tan than this, so it's very likely that this foundation isn't going to match my skin, but I'm going to give it a go anyway because I'm only going to the gym, so it doesn't really matter. So do bear that in mind, don't judge it on the colour. Hopefully it won't be too horrific. So the actual box itself is really cool. It's that kind of silvery package, which I think the Naked Skin Foundation comes in one similar to this, but this has got all these like crisscrosses. I don't know if you can see that. All those crisscrosses. They just make it look a little bit edgier. I'm guessing this is aimed towards more of like your nighttime wear, like your clubbing makeup. So it's kind of like a bit of an edgy kind of packaging, whereas the Naked Skin is very chic, clear, done. That's the bottle. So it's got those little lines through it again, and these are actually like dug out, so you can see the foundation shade in there. And I'm not too worried because I have still got a little bit of tan on, so I'm not too worried about the colour. And then again at the bottom here it says All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Liquid Foundation. So it's really stating that it's waterproof, so I'm excited to see if it actually is. So this bottle is 30ml, which is 1 fluid ounce, which I think is pretty standard for a foundation. So this retails for £27, which is definitely up there on the higher end price point, but if this is anything like the Naked Skin, then it will definitely be worth the price, but we shall see. So the lady in the shop did say to me that it is very matte, so I should use a hydrating primer underneath. As you know, I don't wear primer, I use my Skin Light, so I'm just going to go in with this anyway, because then we're going to get a true reflection of how it works. So I'm going to apply this how I apply all my foundations, and that is with my Makeup Geek buffing brush, and I'm going to blend it in further with my beauty blender. So let's give it a go. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so it's a pump. Let's see how thick this is. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Okay, wow. Okay, that looks really thick. And that is it there. The colour doesn't look too bad, actually. It looks like quite a good colour match. But they did say in the shop discreetly that basically it oxidizes, because I wanted to go for a bit darker and they was like, no, don't, just stay with what you know. So we'll see if it oxidizes as well. So it feels nice. Generally applying it feels really nice. Feels very smooth and silky. Blends in really nice too. So I don't know if you can see, but this is really good coverage. I had a little bit of redness here and that has completely gone. And so far it's sitting really nice too. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on any dry patches or anything. Considering that it's supposed to be oil free and really matte, it is actually really creamy and really smooth too. So let's get some on the other side. That has actually almost covered my dark circles too, which is very impressive considering most concealers can't actually do that. Okay, so that is it on. I'm just going to blend it in further with my beauty blender. It feels really lightweight too, considering how full coverage it is. It doesn't feel like I'm not aware that it's on my skin. It feels really nice. Okay, let's have a look. I actually really like it. Let me zoom you guys in. That's just one coat. You can see. I'm quite impressed with this. It's left a little bit of redness around here, around my nose, but I just might not have applied the same amount there because it's covered that. Oh, that's poking through a little bit. Can you see? It's poking through a little bit now. So I'm going to apply another layer and see how it builds. That builds really, really nice. Like, that has just totally covered that whole area now. Okay, so far I'm really impressed. It's still got that really nice sheen to it, which I didn't expect at all because she was saying it was so matte. But like I said, that could be because of all the creams and everything I've put on underneath. What I will say is I have some blemishes on my chin and it has gone dry around those blemishes. Just, you know, kind of like the dry skin that goes around them. And it has kind of settled in this crease a little bit here. So I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender and see if that will stay away. Yeah, now it's just lifting off. But the rest, and like here was where that redness and dry patch, that's totally covered and stayed covered. Hasn't gone funny in texture or anything. So apart from that, which probably because the blemish is so dry around it that it's made it stick to it, I'm impressed. I really like this so far. Okay, so just to give it a little bit of time to settle in, I've just done my brows and just put on a little bit of eye makeup. And I've noticed that around my mouth, it's definitely showing up more, you know, kind of around the top lip area. It's definitely sitting on in like any little pores. But I mean, it's not an issue. It doesn't look bad, if that makes sense. It's just because I'm looking so close up to it. But everywhere else seems to look good still. Nice and shiny still, which I like. So I'm going to go in with the colour correcting lavender fluid and see if that can cover any of these dark circles. So they do also stock this in a pink shade, which is aimed for dark circles. But because I'm going to be a little bit more tan, I wanted to go for something a little bit darker. There is a peach one for the darker skin tones, but I like lavender. I love the lavender loose powder from MAC to set under my eyes, and it's just my favourite thing to use under my eyes. So that's what I'm going to go in with. I'm going to go in with it without concealer first to see if it can do a job on its own, and if not, I'm going to go in with the Naked Weightless Concealer afterwards. So all I'm going to do is do a few lines under my eyes and then blend them with my beauty blender. So far it's feeling very similar to the concealer, which is what I expected. Let's see how it blends out. So as you can see, it is very light. So if I'd gone for the pink, which is even lighter, I think it would have just been too much for my skin. Although if you are really fair, definitely go for the pink because it is beautiful. Wow. Are you serious? That has like covered my dark circles. Wow. Pure face of shocked. That is amazing. Now, as you can see, it is quite a lot lighter than my skin. So what I will just do is probably just blend a little bit of foundation over the edges, just so we can use this as a highlighter as well as a colour corrector. And then whatever's left on my sponge, I'm also just going to take that just like where I'd highlight usually. That is amazing. I'm so impressed with that. Okay guys, so I've just finished off the rest of my makeup. So I've just put all of my bronzer, blusher, everything on top. I haven't put any highlighter on though, just because I want to see if it makes me shine or not through the day. But can you believe this? It looks good. I mean, I think it looks gorgeous. I think it looks so nice. And as well, all the other products literally went on a dream. I don't set the rest, I bake under my eyes, but I don't set the rest of my skin with heavy powder. I just do like a light dusting. And sometimes, you know, if they're too thick and creamy, it can move, you know, like when you kind of bronze and things, it can move it all around. And it literally did not budge a thing. It's just sitting so nice. I'm so pleased with it. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna look close up. I honestly cannot believe how nice it looks. It looks like my skin, just 10,000 times better. It is still ever so slightly dry on my chin, but I mean, it's literally minuscule. Like, I feel like that's kind of not, that's acceptable. It's normal, do you know what I mean? If you got dry patches. But even then, now all the rest of the makeup's gone on top, it doesn't look as dry as what it did before. I am so unbelievably impressed with this. I'm praying that it is waterproof and it does do the job. And I just want to talk about this under eye. What? This is literally, like, I am always constantly on the hunt for good concealers because I have such dark circles. And this, it has totally covered it. Literally better than, I dare say better than the concealer. I've sometimes found the concealer a tad bit dry, and this just seems so much better. Honestly, I cannot believe it. I thought I'd have to put the concealer and then that on top, you know, just like a little bit of a brightener. But that's got such good coverage. So the next thing to do is to see how waterproof it really is when I hit the gym. And also, under eyes can sometimes crease on me, so I'm excited to see how this wears and how it performs for long wearing, and also obviously when you sweat and if anything moves. So I'm excited to see how these guys work out. The next time you see me will be at the gym, so I apologise if the lighting isn't as good, because it is going to be pretty late. It'll be about 9 o'clock, but I'm so excited to see how it lasts, so I'll see you soon. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick check-in to show you that I don't think it's really oxidised. I mean, this is probably a lot more natural lighting than what I was in previously, but to me, it doesn't look any darker, I don't think. I think from the initial application it's gone a tad bit darker, but I wouldn't say that I feel like it's gone loads darker. So maybe stick to your normal shade with it, or maybe one shade lighter, but I wouldn't go any further than that, I don't think. Apart from that, it is wearing really nice. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's wearing. I've had my glasses on as well, and it's not even rubbed off where I wear my glasses. So far, so good. We're only an hour and a half in, so I don't expect anything less than this. But yeah, we'll see how we go after the gym. Hey guys, so I thought I'd just finish up this update. I couldn't really speak in the gym because there were loads of people and the music was loud and things, so I just thought I'd do like an up close shot. As you could see, it literally did not budge anywhere. I'm so happy, and I'm still pretty glowy, even though like I've just been working out really hard. I've not got oily or shiny or anything through the day. It's just kind of like this natural glow that I absolutely love. I dare say if you're drier, then it might go more matte, because obviously I use really highlighting products underneath. But yeah, I'm really impressed. The only thing I noticed was that when I was wiping my face, the makeup was coming off, you know, like when I was sweating. So I don't know if that was due to the sweat or due to just generally wiping your face. I guess you don't usually wipe your face while you're wearing makeup, so it has come off around my mouth a little bit, just around here, but everywhere else is still intact. It didn't even crease like on my forehead in that way they normally do or anything. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I give the foundation like a 9 out of 10. I just wish it sat a little bit nicer around where you've got little hairs. But apart from that, I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm really excited to start wearing it a lot more. Like I said earlier, it didn't really oxidise that much either. It did go maybe a tad bit darker, but really not anything to worry about. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this, and I'm excited to keep using it. Plus, I don't know if you can see, the concealer has stayed put as well. That didn't budge anywhere, it didn't crease or anything. So yeah, I'm really impressed. So I'd love to hear if you've tried this foundation as well and what your thoughts are on the foundation. And if not, if you decide to give it a try, tell me what you think. Leave me some nice comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my foundation routine and what I do to achieve a flawless looking base. I like to wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis. I like to go